Happy holidays, everyone. Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Hope everyone had a fantastic Thanksgiving this past week. We are now barreling down on Christmas, New Year's, and that means I need to start thinking of what my favorite albums of 2010 are. I'm going to try to do a list of both my favorite songs and my favorite LPs, but there are some reviews I need to get out of the way, not only because I think these albums or releases should be on the list, but also because, you know what, they're just albums that have fallen through the cracks and I want to touch down on them, and yeah. On yesterday's video, a major comment surfaced, and that was, instead of me reviewing Kesha, Cal should review Kesha. Cal, what do you think of this?
Oh, you know, I give it a 10.0.
Sounds fair to me. This is one of the few brand new albums I'll be reviewing before the year is out. Off's First Four EPs. As if you couldn't already tell, this is a compilation of their first 4 EPs. Off is a California hardcore punk band a lot of people are calling a supergroup, and it's not hard to see why. They feature members of Circle Jerks, Red Cross, Burning Brides, Hot Snakes. There's a lot of punk and hardcore history between these 4 dudes, especially frontman Keith Morris, who spent some of his early days in music fronting Black Flag. And when you consider the album art here, with the old EP album art from Black Flag, and also consider Black Flag, Off, Insecticides, and thankfully the parallels do not stop there. They continue on into the music. It's a fresh revival of that classic hardcore punk sound, the same sound that I championed on that Ceremony LP that got released earlier this year. There are 16 songs here, not one of them reaches 2 minutes, and a lot of them don't even reach 1. Blaring guitars, high volume, fierce vocals, and what I love is that this thing totally beats that stereotype into a pulp that punk music is for the young. And it's not like that stereotype came out of nowhere. As a fan of punk music, I've seen a lot of revivals and supergroups and reunions just go horribly, horribly wrong. Project 1950. But this proves that that punk sound is not in the age, but the attitude. And Keith Morris brings plenty of that to the table with his lyrics. He deals with self-destruction, negativity, mental issues on tracks like Black Thoughts, and there are a lot of moments where he's basically waving his middle finger in the air at society. An example would be the song People. Sure, the lyrics are really simple, straightforward, rudimentary, but still, there are a lot of moments where I can't help but think about what he's saying, where I can't help but laugh at what he's saying, especially when he's talking about pissing in the punch bowl on the song I Don't Belong. There are points where, yeah, maybe it doesn't feel as hard as the old Black Flag stuff, maybe it doesn't feel as angry as the old Circle Jerk stuff, but that was then, and this is today. And today, this sounds f***ing awesome. Every year I'm in a search for a balls-to-the-wall, no-nonsense rock album. In 2009, that was kind of King Khan and Barbecue Show for me. In 2008, it was No Age. And in 2010, this may be it for me. Got to think about it a little bit more, but I'm feeling a decent to strong 8 on this thing. I'm loving the hell out of it. Yeah, there's that familiarity element to it there, but because I'm so familiar with this stuff, it's hard for me to like anything new that comes out of it, because it just sort of seems like it's either rehashing the same old stuff or it's the same thing just done with less passion. Though this isn't exactly anything original, anything completely new. It's done with a lot of energy, a lot of force, and that's what attracts me to this record. Let me know, are you loving it? Are you hating it? And why? And how do you think this thing fares when it comes to reviving that hardcore punk sound? Anthony Fantano, Off, First Four EPs, forever.